Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Surviving the Aftermath. Now, I'm a little bit concerned about this gameplay because there was an update. This is an early access game and there was an update, and the warning was, yeah, this might break your game. Hopefully it will not, but you know, fingers crossed, and let's see what happens. I would like, don't want to start, when I have a Let's Play, I don't want to start an entire episode, like 45 minutes from scratch. So let's just get into this and hope everything's going to turn out fine. So we have a specialist ready for action, and this is the guy, it's a Sobek, right? Yeah. So in the past episode we have scouted this neighboring piece of territory here. Oh, I love the music. Oh, speaking of which, music, you have just a second, where is it? I think it's when you have to be in the colony. And you can change, yeah, you can change the radio here. So in the Wild Frontier is something I like. You can also turn it off, there's no radio, no music at all. But let's go back to our specialist and let's see what we have here. We have been to the museum, we have taken the science points. Now let's grab him and bring him here to get all the jerky from this little compound here as a farm. And he has expanded his action points, they're going to be replenished. Meanwhile, we are going to continue here. Now the question is, do we want this lady out there? This is a beautiful music right there. We have a trapper here. I think we should be expanding north. So this direction, because this area is a little less fertile. And we don't want to have, we're not going to be having any fields here. We should take these trees down perhaps as well. But speaking of which, let's get this lady out, and you can just click here and send it to the world map. Now she'll be our specialist as well. We have depleted a small concrete ruin. Taking the planks from here. We require more planks. The lumber yard is working properly. Cutting from here. Right. So specialist is ready. Now we're gonna take her. And let's have her scout this area here. So, what we got here, that is interesting. Tools. Alright. But her action points are now depleted as well, so we'll have to wait for her as well. Now, pardon me. Let's see what we are missing. We're filling up the water storage fine, which is good. We still have no energy, that part is going to have to wait a little bit. We're doing good with metal, plastic is okay, plank, everything is okay-ish. Nothing is really crazy good, but we're doing fine. So, small concrete ruin. We're taking the planks from here. This metal scrap and this plastic will be done soon. Let's just speed the things up a little bit. Berries depleted, so let's see. Let's change the work area here. Where can we put it? I don't want to send them too far. Okay, this is good. I don't want to send them too far. We're excellent with food right now, that's good. But if we send them too far, there are a lot of wild animals. I believe they spawn randomly, not yet certain. But yeah. Now let's see, let's send this lady here and grab the tools, which is good. And let's grab Sobek. I mean, you can see here that they have the materials with the scavenge. He has jerky, so if we cannot, unfortunately, we cannot hover over it, and this doesn't do it. But it doesn't work. Maybe if we go get very close to him. Ah, now it goes. Works. So here he is. This is the jerky, the resources that he scavenged, and I think I have no idea how much he can scavenge, how much he can carry. I think there is no limit to it, which is kind of funny, but yeah, it's the game. So, but this doesn't pay off to go back to the colony with that, so let's scout this piece of territory here. And see what fancy thing. What? No, didn't work out. What? Hang on. Come on. There we go. For some reason that didn't catch on. There's a factory here, it seems. Hangars. There's a lot of metal, which we will be coming after at some later point. Let's speed things up. And we're actually progressing quite nice. Do we have... These are the tents. Hang on a second. One thing we are missing big time. Let's just pause it. I believe when you hit... I think it's so that when you open up the research, it doesn't affect. It stops the time in the background. So we need to do some research right now. Let's see, what are we going to... what are we going to choose? What is bartering? Trade center. No, we don't want that yet. Production colony, heavy tops. Communal living. This is something that we want. We're gonna go for heavy tops. We're actually we're actually quite good with food right now, so I would like to go and focus on getting the heavy tops, because the next one we're gonna get is gonna be the tenements and shanties, which is going to improve the quality of life forever. So we're gonna go with the heavy tops. Boom, here, speed things up. Let's see what's happening. Bear spot is someone to go and hunt it. Okay, this is one of those situations when they have... Yeah, a group of colonists tells you they had seen an old bear walking past the camp no more than an hour ago. It walked slowly like it was injured, but might still have plenty of fight left in it. If hunted out... No. Tell them to leave it... Some could have died, but they're now less happy. Ah, buggers. You have plentiful food, you have 102 food, like, look at this, production, consumption, what? Well, the consumption actually, twice as much, but we have a lot in store, so shut up. You don't want to risk your life. But it's up to you to decide every time for these random events, and they can go either way, it's a roll of a dice, so there you go. How are you guys doing? You're still recovering. We're researching heavy tops, which is good. And it goes quite quickly because it's like 8 hours, I believe, so we have researched that one. That was 4 hours. Actually, this is 15 hours. Let's go for that. 100 science points. We have 397, so that is fairly okay right now. The specialists are ready again. Let's send this guy and get him to pick up as much sheet metal as possible. So as you can see, every time, if we go, if you check out the hangars information, it says defense, it says resources, hazards, and chance of being hurt and whatnot. So he was hurt a little bit, so he's like on 80 out of 100 points. So everything, stuff can happen, you know, he can be climbing on the roof, fall down, rats can attack him, I don't know, stuff happens. So, and here there's a 0% chance of anything bad happening. So, oh, one more thing. Each time you scavenge, you can only take a certain amount of stuff. So basically, if we hover over it, we'll see that this place still has two tools. Two tools, alright, oh my god. And she has 30 tools in her possession, which means each time she can, you know, salvage around 15. So we can leave this if we don't need it, we can move on and check out the next area and so on and so forth. But right now, oh, I love the music. Colonist hygiene. Ah, yes. We need to make an outhouse, so let's build one while we're at it. Let's see, where are you? Here, outhouse. There you are. So it's preferable, for whatever reason, not to build them close. Let's build them here. Not to build them close to the water.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing? Nothing. We'll get you to school soon, boy. We will. Ah. Lovely music. It just reminds me how long has it been ever since listened to a guitar, a classical guitar, or even heard a guitar on radio. Just crazy. So we have depleted the berries. Let's see, do we have anything? We have berries here. Let's keep them. Oh, look at this. This is also quite good. I don't see any evil. What is this? Trash? These deers are not... Let's move the work area here for the time being, so people can gather stuff from there. So we are getting this stuff. This is doing... All of this is fine. Let's speed everything up again. Specialist is ready for action, so let's get this lady scouting this area. Ah, beautiful. Some more. We have 475 research points in this museum, which is excellent. And let's explore this area. Oh, nice. Two things. We have bandits and we have a car. This is awesome. So, new stuff incoming, but they'll have to rest a little bit. So, they have to restore their action points before we can go after that one. So we got communal living done. Nurses. Oh, let's see about food. Survival skills. Let's go with this one. This is a production speed plus 20 boost for both fishing hut and trapper. What is going on? Oh, pack tactics, sorry. We have researched this. This is the next one. What? Oh, +1 slots working as a trapper. So that's a good one. It's fairly cheap. Let's go with this one. So basically what will happen next is in this building, the trapper will have another slot for somebody to work, but you'll have to manually assign them. So there is that. Now let's see. This bucket of goo here is bothering me. Let's see if we can build a tenement. There we go. It's fairly expensive, but right now we don't care. We'll just build it. We'll just build it here. We have all the materials. Oh, somebody's yelling inside the tent. What's happening? Suddenly, muffled cries for help are coming from one of the shelters. You rush in to look what's going on. Instead of a cornice, you find a large hole in the middle of the floor. What? Shelter was built, blah blah blah. The shelter was apparently built on top of a small sinkhole, which gave in and swallowed one of the inhabitants. A makeshift ladder should help getting the cornice out without injuries. Why not? Look at this, tell the cornice to just climb back up. Maybe he won't be able to build a makeshift ladder. Basically, these events give you or take. They giveth or taketh, but usually they taketh. Well, let's get the guy out. So, +4 happiness. Yay! So, specialist is ready for action. So, we're gonna take this chick. What's her name? I have to remember her name. Platty, yeah, Platty. How could I forget Platty? So Platty just kind of looted, I believe, 100. Let's see what's on her. I think she looted 100... 300, yeah, 300 research points. Goes straight here. So she'll have to go another time. No, not that. This. Let's hit you. And you are going to attack these guys. See, right now it's easy victory for us, and we'll just see if we can get them. In one? Yeah, that's it. Boom. Now we can loot their stuff. They have like 68 metal, and they have this beautiful car which we're going to snatch in a second. So here we are. a house, construction materials are being delivered. Planks. That has left us a little bit short on planks, but we'll survive. It's gonna be fine. Now we're building the tenement here. We actually are okay with everything. We have enough living space, but we'll be getting new colonists as well. So there we go. Let's see about this one. We have this lady here. Let her continue being on the gate. So where are we now? Basic farming, production. It's a little bit silly. Crowbars. Invent crowbars. How about you just go to the closest garage and just snatch some? But okay, we'll invent crowbars. Okay, that's a funny one.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia.
Shut the... What the hell is with this? I don't know why this freaking Google Assistant is going off on every nonsense. Like, I feel it feels a little bit neglected because I'm talking to my Alexa for all the queries of that time that I have. Alright. Well, let's continue then. So people are not all that happy. Unfortunately, there's also sauna, but right now we cannot build it yet. So we'll get to that later. So do we have a medical tent already? No, we don't. That's the one thing that we should have made already at some point. So we'll go for it. Let's actually... Okay, let's see what these guys are doing. Okay, now let's get Sobok, snatch as much materials as we can, which means 18 left here, and Platy is going to take the rest of the science points, which is good, and then we can see, we'll send her up north. Because we could use some planks, but right now we don't have anything inside to scavenge, so we'll go this way. So, have we assigned another person with the trapper? Okay, we're really good with food, that's great. So, crowbars have been researched, reclaim burn materials, production +1 metal scrapper. So scrapper, recycler. Let's go for this one. And 6 planks. Why don't you go? One of the issues that's really bothering me is the fact that these guys, they do not. Are you going now to the toilet, to the outhouse? Hopefully. Okay. Coming out? Yeah, she's cleaning up. Well, that's great. You cannot send them to do this, but let's build another outhouse. Just for the shizzles. Do we put them next to each other or do we put them over here? Let's put them over here. So because all of these buildings, I don't know if this doesn't show any area of effect. So basically everybody could go there. I don't know why there's so many folks here who are still grimy, but yeah. Those little secret. Maybe they're too busy. Colonist George is injured. Ah, I knew it. Alright, so let's go and hit this medical tent. Let's see where we can put it. We're gonna put it right here. And yes, let's speed this up a little bit. These guys are also ready. You know what? What do you want? Yeah, alright, yeah. Okay, let's snatch the final metal here, and the next turn we're gonna take the car. And you are going to go here. Alright. So here we are, after a small unfortunate interruption. let's get back to this. So, we're building a hospital now. We have everything that we need. No, we're lacking planks. So Colonist George is injured, which he is not a happy camper. I don't think he can work right now. No, it's a kid, so we don't really care. But it's better to have a... What is a horrible thing I was about to say? Better to have a kid hurt than a grown-up carrier or a worker. So happiness, dirty, injured, poorly nourished, -1. What the hell? You have so much food and different food added. It's horrible. These guys are ungrateful. So berries depleted. Let's see. Let's keep them going over there. That's gonna be fine. Research. Inventory. No. Colony. So what do we do? Waterproof seams. Repair costs. Nurses. We don't need this quite yet. But we will need it at a later point. We'll just postpone it and get education instead. Because we want to have more productive colonists. Which means that right now we are going to have a... we'll get a school and then we'll work from there. Let's get the road. Go just to this section. Alright, speed things up a little bit. Later on we will build a forester so we can grow trees and, you know, get them. Tool shop and tailor is also something that we need to build. But not yet, because we have enough tools, enough clothing. The specialists are ready for action. We're gonna send you to scout this area. Oh, this is interesting. It's a farm with what is this damn thing called? Some kind of worms or whatnot. Gah, as the Klingons would say, I suppose. And yes, let's get our goods so back and grab the car. Basically, here's the deal behind the cars. You get cars, and first thing you have to do with them is to return to colony with them. And this is a station wagon. It just basically helps you to get, you know, to get home faster than you would running. So it's going to take a couple of moves until we get back to Ridley's Hope. And once we're there, we'll have to build a garage. So, but also we'll have to first research it. Speaking of which, let's go. I think it's somewhere in the colony. General storage. No. Weapon cleansing, that's too far. Maybe in production? That's hard to say. Battery, I guess not. Exploration, yes. My bad. So you're doing education right now. Next thing will be bartering. Well, which unlocked a trade center, which will come in handy when we meet other colonies, which we have not done yet. But right now, let's stick with education, and that's gonna be it. And we are still missing planks. Yeah, planks are the issue. You know, we just might build another... There we go. Lumberyard. Yes, construction cost is 20 planks, which is... Oh boy. Okay, this guy... Don't die on us. Stop walking if you have a broken bone. Jeez Louise. Alright. Alright. We will have... Small concrete ruin. Do we have any planks around here? Yeah, here. So we'll send the guys over there. This is gonna be tight. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. There we go. Where is Colonist George? Oh, he's about to die. Okay. I have never seen that these guys can actually die from... Oh god. I killed a kid. My god. Oh boy. Well, this is nonsensical, but... Like, maybe you should... stick... no comment, no comment. So the lady's got the worms. Unfortunately, there's no tooltip when hovering over it, so... Or here. So... Let's get this guy moving as well. So George is dead. That's tough break. I think they'll be... Are they... Death, yeah, -2. Rested poorly, -12, but that... Yeah, that's -2. Alright. Good Lord in heaven. But we'll take what we can take. So, what we have to do now, and it's a little bit obnoxious, obtuse not to say. Where is that? We have a... Oh, why can't I ever figure out where's burial pit? Yes. So... Where do we put the burial pit? Ah, we can put it here. We'll just demolish it later if required. So we have to bury the poor guy. And just speed everything up. So yeah, I knew I had to... it was... That colonist, yeah... Nobody's going to take him away. So, there you have it. Resources are being brought over there. We have everything else except planks. Planks are coming up, I guess. Yep. So poor George is dead. Poor George Costanza. We never knew him. We never really knew him, but he's gone now. I don't know why I find that so amusing, but I do. So there we go. The pit is being built. There we go, burial pit. It's a cemetery basically, and we have this guy working here, so he's gonna grab what's left of George, and that's gonna be it. So we are almost back at the compound. We're gonna survey this with Platty. Oh, we have a factory here. A factory has concrete building material, which is good. Should also get these guys. They have some fabrics. It's plastic actually. I always think this is fabric. It's plastic. Well, it looks a little bit like fabric, does it not? This is fiber. So we're doing fine on all fronts. We have enough food, water, storage is full, which is excellent. I think I'm toying with the idea to build yet another storage, but what we are going to build now is not a school, but another lumberyard, because that's definitely something we need. And where are we going to put this lumberyard? It would be better if we could... Alright, let's... Brain is working big time. Ah, there we go. So this trapper is going to have some issues. Let's see where the work area for the trapper is. Let's just put it here. Nah, this is fine. It is fine like this. And we can send people from this lumberyard around. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, we forgot to some of this guardians. Oh, but guardians, no. Hazmat engineering, no. Interior walls, this is good. This gives you a bonus to happiness. I don't know how happiness affects people. Probably they're working faster, and right now they're not so happy. Child was born +4. Well, good. Substitute for poor George. So George is gone. I think he's here. 1 of 30 slots. No worries, I'm gonna be... I'll keep you stockpiled. Not intentionally, but definitely, you know, by a lack of skills, I would say. So there we go. We have everything for this one. Waiting for resources. We're lacking a couple of planks. So that one is gone. Alright, let's get this one. I'm really curious. Careful not to... Let's get this guy back. And everything that Sobek had has been transferred to our colony. All the materials he brought, there's a lot of metal there. I'm gonna send our lady Platyfus. Oh, what happened? Ouch. 20 points hurt. So, well, that's fine. Back to the colony, and we can see Sobek coming up, and he is going to heal, not gradually, I think it's at dawn or something. Oh, group of survivors arrived at the gate. Excellent. Now this is our resupply. So we have Raj, who is a specialist, and these are his skills. We have 3 adults and 1 kid. We can accept them, reject them, ignore from down. We're gonna accept them and we're gonna bring them in. 2 colonists have turned hostile. What does that mean? What the hell? Okay, let's get you. And this has not happened before. I don't know what was going on here. Why are you not coming out? This is... Okay, that was a weird thing. Maybe those guys were like kind of evil. I don't know, perhaps. So they kind of attacked us and the specialist killed them off. It's weird. Happens, I guess, but this is the first time I saw this one. Not that I play this much, I just kind of dip my toes in the game and that's it. Okay, there we go. So this is going to boost our plank wood production. That's completed, it's excellent. And we are researching interior walls. That's gonna give a boost to happiness to this wild bunch. So let's go. Let's just set something else for research before we leave. Roof supports? What's this? Durability plus 40%. Okay. Oh, sweet porcelain. Oh, shanty. Why don't we have... I only have tenements. Will I build shanties as well? I guess we will. Let's get... Wait a minute. I have been neglecting certain parts. Reclaimable materials, we got this. Scavenging teams. Scrapper, recycler, +1. Let's get that one. Let's get back, please. Yes. Now these guys will have to recover. And let's send you over here. So we have some... Oh, clothing, that's good. She has a lot of tools and she'll get clothing and then we'll get back home with her. Alright, excellent. So, we have covered this part here. Ah, beautiful guitar sounds. Let's build a dirty road and go slightly this direction. So, how are you doing with move fork area? Okay, we're gonna put it here so the trapper still can hunt here. I'm not certain if a trapper can hunt if the woods around the trapper are gone. I have to check that one out in particular, but I wouldn't think so. So let's speed things up a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, so we have the car now, but it's kind of invisible. So what we have to do is go for exploration, hit one of these, and then do motorization, then we'll build a garage. But it's gonna take a while until we can, you know, use the car properly. So let's see these. Okay, you are full health. I think we can send you to the world. Now, we're gonna send you not just to the world, we're gonna send you here to kill these guys. Boom, that was quick. So what they have, this is plastic, we're gonna take plastic from them. Good. Alright. this specialist here, we're gonna leave him here. He needs to, you know, get some refreshments and also heal up. So there's that. Scavenger teams completed. Do we go with the exploration or frontier outposts? Frontier outposts are kind of cute because you can later on, if you go to the world map, you'll see it's, you know, gets wild. It's a big map, and if there's anything that's interesting to you, you can have, for example, an outpost here. And then you can discover and explore all of these areas, and you can just say, oh fine, found something, and I'll get back to the outpost, and outpost automatically transfers this to our main base. So there's that. That's the use of the outposts. But I'm not quite certain. Guardians, card boss, work slots. I feel like we should get these guys, Guardians. I haven't had them before, but yeah, let's do this because it happens quite often that the wild animals attack, and if we just put a tower here somewhere, I think that's gonna be fine. Oh, and speaking of here somewhere, let's get these woods out of the way, these trees, because we're gonna start building stuff here, and also. Speaking of which, plank production, excellent. But what we need, let's stock up with more water. So just have this in case, and there's that. Rested poorly. Oh, look at this. This looks nice. Tenement. Let's build a shanty, shall we? Although I'm tempted to go tenements all the way. Can I build it here? Well, I definitely can build it here. Okay, let's do this. Then we'll just might kill these tents, demolish them. Okay, let's go back here. Hello there. Grab the rest of the stuff. Let's see, there's nothing left, that's okay, then we can move on. And we'll send you, as we wanted here, to grab the... you can see she can take 15 each turn, so we'll go back one more. Pick up the remaining 7, and that's gonna be it. So things are quite improving decently. Oh, nuclear fallout. The horizon starts turning from blue to toxic green, and the air seems to burn your lungs. These are the first signs of impending danger. Intense radiation is a constant threat, with both colonies and crops withering and dying during the nuclear fallout. New seeds cannot be planted before it's over. Severe cases of radiation sickness and thirst take their toll on everyone. So, harvest crops, stockpile iron pills. No, we can't do that, we don't have this. Build more medic tents, sign more workers. This is one saunas. So basically, we have a nuclear fallout incoming. There we go, this beautiful purple thingy here. Prepare for disasters. So the different disasters are gonna strike you at different times. And you know what we're gonna do now? We are researching Guardians. Okay. How about we build another medical tent? How about we build it here? We might not need it later, but we need it now. So we're gonna build it here. We are good with everything, I guess. Planks? Still missing planks? Damn it! Wandering merchant. Okay, we have a wandering merchant here. So what do you want? Lone van reckless towards the gate. Look at this guy. He's a jolly fella. Some people are going to enjoy post-apocalyptic. Just okay. By greetings and salutations, my good people, shouts the driver. Can I just invite gents and ladies with a bit of bartering on this loveliest of dates? So he wants either fish or fiber, or these are special. This is what was that exactly? What kind of components, like advanced components? Or +5 medical thingy, first aids, so let's put it like that. But we'll take the science for fiber. Not that we really need it right now, but we love science. Yeah, just like the STD. I love the power of science. Good lord, that show. I don't want to go there. Still hurts. So more tools here. Alright, we're gonna get Platfus back home soon. And we're researching Guardians, but as soon as the Guardians are done, we're gonna go for the medical. We're gonna go for nurses. Yep. Oh, hello there. What's here? What's going on here? Oh, so this is where the problem is. Recycler, plastic depot. We have covered. What? This is underground plastic. So we'll have to build something on this. Yes. So alright. Let's move work area for these guys. Plastic here. Do we have anything closer? Nope, this is the closest one, so we're gonna send them over here. Actually fine with plastic. Raj is almost full health. So, and what's going with you? We're missing blocks. Which means let's move work area. There was a pile here. Small concrete ruin. We gotta clear this up anyway. And let's check out the food. They have cleared everything up. Let's get these berries here as well. And that's gonna be quite fine. Oh, I kind of missed out where this yeah, nurses. I don't know how long they're gonna take with nurses, but we are missing planks. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine. The specialist ready for action. Are you sneezing? Oh, do we need to social distance you? You go there. Go there, girl. Alright, scavenge this. And let's see where do we go with you next? Right. Now, the proverbial poop is going to hit the fan. There we go. Right on cue. So this let's set this as a priority. No, high. Leave it at high. So this is going to finish up the soonest. So there's the radiation. We cannot do much. Basically, we have water. We have good storage. We have just built another of these, so we basically have 1,156. That's going to be just fine for us. We're researching nurses right now. We're going to be fine. So 2 colonists are irradiated. They'll be visiting here. What? This is weird. Okay, let's hang on for a second. Who are you, lady?
Huh?
Avery?
Huh?
And Charlotte. This is an issue that I sometimes have with the game, because you will have, look at this. Charlotte, this is Charlotte, and Charlotte is in this medical tent, and Avery is in this one. For a moment I thought, is she in both tents at the same time? So, yeah, we'll see. There we go. We have... Some people just have to come over here, and that's about it. Let's see. How are these guys doing? Let's scout this area. That's interesting. Okay, if I were to go after these guys, I would not make it. It says it's going to be minor defeats, so we're not going there. These are tough. These are Doomsday Militia. Those are not just your regular bandit, but look at this. They have fuel. Fuel is cute, but no fuel for us. So let's get Platfus back home. So we got cars once again. Did we find a car? Did we find a car somewhere without me noticing it? No. I guess it's just a random notification that popped up, I guess. I guess that would be it. So let's go through this. Am I glowing? Yes, you are, boy. But if you get them in here, would you kindly get in there? Reconners are irradiated. So we are treating. We have 2 occupants. And let's see if we can... Okay, we don't have any more colonists. You know what? We're gonna take this lady here. We're gonna put her to work here. No free carriers left. We don't care. Just survive. So 2 guys are being treated, 2 kids. And we have nobody being treated here. But we have 3 irradiated colonists. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to be a huge issue for us right now. Sebastian is now an adult. Good. Where are you going, Sebastian? Are you going to... Oh, these are the materials that these guys brought home. And actually what we need to build as soon as possible would be a warehouse. Now let's smack one down right here. That's good. So we got people treated, the kids. Charlotte is being treated and Pace is being treated, which is good. I think we're gonna go through this quite fine. Let's see if this one only had 1 occupant. Second one coming in. Alright, that's gonna be fine. No, I don't think we're gonna lose anyone. Check these guys. You are the only one left, I guess. Oh, beautiful. This is a nuclear plant. This is a lot of research points right there. Excellent. Gonna get back to you. And yes, I think we are going to survive this. And without any casualties. We have a lot of food. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. I don't see anybody being critically ill. They're treating people. I don't know how they're treating them, but they're being treated. Because radiation poisoning and you're done for. Oh, a van approaches. Whoa, did you see that? What the hell? Dan, the mystery van man, is here again with trademark mystery van. If you want to get what's inside, a microscopic donation will make it yours. Yeah, let's go for it because plastic is... we're fine. Let's go with this. What do we get? Better luck next time. I guess it's like a gambling. Alright. Alright. Nothing ventured, nothing lost, as I say. Which is a stupid saying, but yeah. It is a saying because your mouth has to do something. Okay, we're getting some research points, which is good. And... no free carriers left. We don't care. We're just fine as it is. We are down to 2 irradiated colonists, I guess. On only 1 now. Well, this is looking good. We go. Let's release her. Demolishing buildings. Starting storage. What? Oh, you mean this one? Broken truck? We'll see. So specialist ready for action. What happened? Oh, he's been hurt. Okay, he's down to 40. Alright, I think we're gonna be... we need to get him back home. Let's just send him to... Unfortunately, this return to colony doesn't seem to be working properly. This is it. We have mastered the crisis, and I think this is the best possible place to make a stop. Just without I don't want to forget this, but general storage, centralized repairs, a lot of interesting stuff here. Oh, the next thing that we have to go for is basic farming. Yes, please, research that. So, without further ado, I think this is a good place to stop. We have just survived our first major mayhem. Not bad at all. It could have been worse. So we'll stick to this, and yes, I mean, the colony is developing nicely. We could use more workers. We'll send also the Platypus. Let's send her back to the world map. And these guys are going to heal eventually. I don't know why we cannot heal them properly. Sometimes they cannot go into the tent. We cannot send them. This is another issue. We cannot really control them. Sawback, let me send you back to return to call. What? What are you doing? Ah, sorry. My bad. I thought it was a notification that he is able of making some moves. Unfortunately, he is not. Let's send you over here. So yeah, I think this was a good, decent second episode. I hope you liked it. The colony is developing well. We're surviving the aftermath. So far, so good. It's important to have a decent amount of materials, resources in storage as a backup, so nothing goes bad. I mean, there'll be more catastrophes, different catastrophes. There are like meteorites falling, there are radiation, there are magnetic storms, you name it. You'll see, there's a lot. There's attacks by raiders, but all of that we'll see in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this. Take care and have a better one. See ya.